Traders, how you guys doing? Listen, today wasn't the best day. My execution sucked. I almost got stopped out before the play actually worked in my favor. In this video, you're going to see how I dealt with that, how I re-entered to get a better risk-reward ratio. It took some time, but it worked out. Check it out. Good morning, traders. Good morning. David with Alexander Trade and Investment Group. It is Tuesday, January the 14th. We are about 4 minutes and 30 seconds until cash open. I want to start first with the report, the PPI report. PPI is kind of confusing today. We have the short term, month over month is looking good. Month over month, inflation has gone down 0.2% from zero point 0.4 to zero point 0.2. Consensus was zero point 0.3, so we've gone down more than expected for inflation, but year over year has risen, right? So 3.0 to 3.3. Food and energy month over month again has no change, right? Nothing has changed, but year over year has gone up. So inflation month over month, the short term looks good, but the long term the year report year over year actually has gone up. Inflation has gone up over the past year in every category, right? Month over month is either no change or has gone down, but year over year each category has gone up, with the exception of energy, trade, services year over year. That's the only thing that has gone down year over year. So looking at the receipts as well, the report, we are trading within the profile of January 8th, somewhat January 10th. There's a single print here on January 10th. We are within the extreme high of that eighth profile, which is 219.01. Is that right? 219.01. 218.71 is the actual number. Oh, I'm sorry. This is extreme low. I'm sorry. I thought that was extreme high. Extreme low. Yes, we are playing against the extreme low of the night of the eighth, 219.01. We also have a value low of the eighth as well. Weekly value low 219.18. I am thinking potentially that if I as I move some stuff out of the way so I can see better, I think we may have a pop to the upside because the month over month, the short term inflation numbers has dropped. But I believe what may happen is that we may see the long term hedge fund type of participants see and actually drop the market down. So I don't know if we play right off the open, but I do have 218s puts and 219 puts in my watch list with currently 218s ready to go because we're only 13 cent into the 219s. It just would make sense to do the 218s now, unless we pop higher to test the value low of the eighth. Then I'll switch to 219s. But as of right now, I do like to sell more. But because what my thinking is that because we had positive short-term inflation news, that we may see a pop up before anything drops. Now, after the report came out at 8:30, we're seeing a massive drop from 220.80 all the way down. Right now, we're playing 219.13. So is that a sign? It just logically it makes sense to sell, I believe, but again, I believe we may have a pop. Look for volume in that pop to see if that's the true interest or not. With 25 seconds until cash open. Again, I have the 218 puts Zero expiration day or day of on both 218 and 219s. Starting to see some heavy here. 218s on deck with 3 seconds to cash. Let's go. Open it now. Waiting for okay, so price did drop. 218 puts are going for 70 cent per contract. That's a lot of volume there. 118 in that volume, and that is 70 cent per contract. Well, 75 now. I think we're gonna have a pop first. No, just saying. See, that thing has grown too as we're going higher, 240,000. If we go beyond that and there's less volume, then I like it. I'm actually talking to my Discord as well. So that thing has grown. Look, 290. And as we're going higher and higher, we're seeing less and less interest. And we also three deviations to the upside too. So I kind of dig it. I'm not ready to pull the trigger on it yet. Oh, yep, not ready to do it yet, but I do still I like it. Not 100% there yet, but I do like it. That's two. That was a big, heavy point of control. Just not there yet. It's getting close for me wanting to pull it, but I'm just not there yet. I see. I like how we're going up in no volume. See, I need to see more of that's it right now. See, we're still trying to push, and as we're pushing, less and less volume. Trying to make this easier to see. So I like it still, but not, it hasn't been proven yet. Okay. I don't know why this thing is looking crazy. Trying to make it easier to see for it. There we go. Looks better. And I didn't talk about the VIX, but the VIX is actually low at 18. All right. Almost there. I want to pull it. All right. I'm in 67 cent per contract. Trying to get 80, trying to get, that's not 80, 77 cents. So 66 per contract. I'm trying to get 77 and it keeps dancing. There's no interest either way on either side. That's a little worrisome. All right, so I am in a what 5 cent drawdown right now? Yeah, 5 cent right now. I still like it. It may be a possible opportunity to get in at a better price too. Maybe even switch to the 219s because that was the 218 puts. I still like that we are higher with no volume. So I'm still not worried, but that little push down, I thought that was it. That was the move down. That was what I wanted to see. But see, we're going higher and higher. There's little to no volume there. All right. So that was 142,000 buyers, 998 in volume. So right now it's not working out in my favor. See, we're pushing, but there is no volume up there. Still, I still like it. And I said too, I know at the beginning of this recording, I said that we may have a push because of that short term, because of the short term month over month. And then we may see the bigger institutionals come in because of the year over year. And if we don't close here, now we got, okay, so my timer came back. So we got 3 minutes until it's 3 minutes and 38 seconds until this candle ends. But the fact that we are, okay, I like it. I like it now because we're starting to see a lot come in. All right, so I took a second opportunity. 46 cent was the second one. 56 is half, and I'm getting about to get that. Got it in at a better price. And about to close at 56. See that right there telling me something. Was telling me something. See that we keep rejecting that area. Go into it and then we reject it twice. Pushing a lot of volume. Something is happening there. May have been early on the second one. Yeah, definitely early on the second one. I'm not even at the about 5 cent away from taking a loss on the first play. And VIX is dropping, so and I'm only 6 cent and draw down on the second one. Maybe a bigger buy up than anticipated on that month over month news. But again, that month over month inflation looked really good. We got a minute and 5 seconds of this candle. Let's see where this thing lands. If it closes inside the body of this candle, the first 5 minutes of the market, then we're still in good shape. Like the high was 219.70, 219.67. So let's see where we close with 40 seconds of that candle. 26 seconds is looking good. You can see a lot of volumes coming in now, a lot of buyers and volume, but well, 15 seconds left. Let's see what happens. There is some resistance at that area. So we just finished this candle. So we closed above that. So that doesn't look too good for us right now. I am getting close to being stopped out on my first one. Second one, I'm only 10 cent lower now because it just updated. 10 cent in drawdown on the second one. First one, I am about 5 cent away from stop being stopped out. And we can see a push and be in a lot better shape. Right now, it is not happening. 46 cent was the entry on my second one. I am now 5 cent in drawdown on that one. Still looking good on my first, still in profit, I should say, my first. It's still in the play, not in profit. All right, so back to break even on the second one, 46 cent. Excuse me. There's something happening, but it's just not happening right now. It's not, there's some resistance there, but it's just not happening when I needed to happen. All right. So my stop on my first play is the 220.15 mark. And we're getting close to that. Second play, I'm only in drawdown 9 cent, 8 cent, 8 cent. So not looking good for me either way. And it would be on that first one. First one getting close to getting stopped out. Second one still in there. About 10 cent away from getting stopped out on my first play. 5 cent, 10 cent back to 10. Giving it room to work out. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but doesn't seem like it's working out right now. See now that there's something happening in this area, right? Because again, the PPI inflation was short-term good, long-term negative, right? So I'm anticipating this buy up, and I can't say that my execution was the best because it wasn't, but that's why I give myself enough room to let it work out. So now it's more so like if this is the right thought, if because we were short term, long term negative, at some point we should see that play out. And if right now we are not, we're still seeing with 35 seconds of this candle, we're maybe starting to see some buyer absorption. Maybe. We're only 20 something seconds left, and we're still seeing buyers technically in control, but if we start to see a wall being built, then we may Like this is the high to 1999. We close above that and it's not in play. Okay, so this candle did not close above it. So let's see where the next lies for us. Because this here, 940 did not close above the 935. And we're seeing 141,000, 140,000, 142,000, 113, all kind of being built here. Now, if we start closing below the close or the body of the 940, then we'll be in some, then we'll be in some good shape. So my risk reward had changed since I entered the second play. So my break even is at 56 cents. And then anything over that would be profit. But I'm not there yet. Still in drawdown on both. Second play, I'm only drawdown 6 cent. So this will determine this. I mean, we got 3 minutes and 30 seconds of this candle. So we got time, too much time to really call it at the moment, but this right here, potentially, and as we're in this 219.85 area, not seeing a lot of interest in volume. Still got 3 minutes of the candle to determine that, but it's looking more and more in our favor now. Okay. So if that's the push, then I feel good about it. So I am break even on the first. Oh, actually, I'm 5 cent in profit on the second one, not the first. Okay. I am almost 10 cent profit on the second. Was close to 10 cent profit on the second. Mm. So back to break. So it's playing with me now. This right here we're pushing, but I need that push. I need that push to at least get to half, and then I'll be all right after that. At least break even. Um, then it's like, all right, I can try to squeeze out as much as I can after. All right, so I'm in profit. I was 2 cent in profit on the second one. See, it's pushing, but it's not pushing. So the buyers, there are still buyers in this thing. There's still buyers in this candle. And what, 11, still got a minute and 10 seconds. So it's still too early to push it, but then we're seeing 100,000 there. Again, there's no volume in the 219.75s or 85s. So something is happening. Now, we are two standard deviations pushing past the two standard deviations. We can make a new low of 219.33, a new lower than that, maybe 219.30. It's all a waiting game. This can psychologically can get to you, you know, because you want to make money and you want to make it fast, but the reality is it can be a slow grind. I've been in this play for how long now? I've been in this thing. The first one since 931, the second one since 936. So it's been some time. Been in this thing for some time. All right, so we made a new. No, we didn't make a new low yet. I mean, not a new low. I'm sorry, a lower. So I was looking at 219.33 to beat and to push below because we made a new low from here. So 219.33, 219.30. Okay, so we made a push lower than this. At this point, I'm looking to get break even to even maybe a little bit of cash out of this whole thing. I'm like 6 cent away from getting a break even mark. And at this point, I'll probably end up just taking it if I can get it and just live to fight another day because execution wasn't there. Execution was not there. So just waiting to see what happens. Right now, this is a big waiting game, a huge waiting game. So the newer low, 219.24 after we just got from 219.33. So 219.24. And the more we in this play, the more time expires with options too. That's the sucky part about options. It's a time thing. It could be some taking profits there, which you got to be careful with too, because taking profits can reverse the market and it has you stuck. So right now, neither one is looking good, but I'm looking better than I was earlier. Um, the longer we in it, the more uncomfortable it feels because you're more exposed. But I do like, I mean, we still have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. We're still climbing the 219s, 30, 219.40s with little to no volume. That's still comforting, but still not feeling the best on it. So that it doesn't feel because I'm still exposed. So I'm basically break even on the second. Almost had half, which would have been break even for the whole for both because of my second entry. The risk reward improved for me, but just not giving me that push I need to get there. It wants to, but then it keeps the buyers continuing. I know it's not going to be a straight drop or straight, buy up on these things. There's buyers and sellers happening in each price point. So in order for a price to move, the buyer needs to be matched with a seller. But and I've been in plays longer than this where it worked out. So I'm not too nervous. Oh, there we go. I'm talking as it. Okay. All right. That's it. Come on. Give me at least break even. I can take that. I can take a break even. 56 is the break even. And okay, got it. 56 break even. So anything above that, I do have some at 58. I'm gonna move my stop to protect that break even. Just so I can feel good. And I didn't lose any money today. Now if I get 58, which I'm waiting for the order book to update. Come on, there we go. Then that's just come on, TD update. Okay, got it. All right. Moving my stop. Got 58. All right, cool. 58. So not the best day execution wise. Let me go make sure I have nothing working. Okay. All right, so that little push to 58. Actually, when I got half at from 46 to 56, my risk reward changed to 56 was the break even for both. Once I got to 56, then my out changed to 46. So I moved my stop up to 48, but we ended up getting 58. So that ended up with both plays. So technically I lost on the first one by 10 cent, but uh I made 13 cent. Let me do my math right. 67. Oh, it gave me an extra cent. Okay. No, no, that's the entry. I'm sorry. Oh, it gave me wow, it gave me 3 extra cent. So I actually took at no, it gave me one. So 59 was the entry. So I actually only made for a total of 3 cent times $130 per contract. At what really was the second one that was profitable. The first one I lost 10 cents. So lost 10 cent, made 13. So a total of only 3 cent per contract times $130 per contract in profit. And it looks like that second one probably would give me a little more. Still would have been at a loss, but so for a total of 100, I'm sorry, $1,150 for today. Let me actually put that on my Discord. I was really pushing. All right. So that is the end. Let's talk about it. I got about a few minutes before I have to jump into something. But okay, so bad execution, not the best execution on my part, guys. I definitely saw, and we talked about it at the beginning of before the market opened, before cash opened, that we expected this, right? Because the short term PPI numbers was good, but the long term year over year was actually negative. And so we expected a little bit of bump. And then I expected the bigger players, the hedge funds, to drop it. And we're seeing that. Played out a lot longer than I thought. Definitely couldn't get the very top, or not even close. I was what was it, 5 cent away from, I think up here, 5 cent, because my stop was 220.15. We can see we got the 220.10. 5 cent away from being stopped out. Just insane. And then it finally came in on me and made me some profit on the second play. I ended up taking a loss of 10 cent on the first play. And if I would look like I would stayed in, I would have probably got to break even on that because we're getting close to the entry. But in all, not the best day I've ever had, but still money, cash is cash, green is green. $1,150. I can't complain. I'm not going to complain. It's better than red. All right, guys. Until next time, maybe tomorrow I have a better execution day. Um, as I'm normally pretty good at execution. I never really look for very top. Look at that. Never really look for very tops and bottoms. But I always give myself room to play out. Look at that. And TD finally updated. So I would have been 2 cent in profit if I would stayed in there on my first one. But take the money and run. I'm good. Today, again, wasn't the best execution, but when I'm green, I'm green. And that's all I can go through the rest of the day feeling good about it. All right, guys. Until next time, y'all have a great rest of your day. And I'll talk to y'all. Probably won't do a video Wednesdays. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so can't record tomorrow. But Thursday and Friday, I'll see y'all then. Till next time.